here. And one of the things that I noticed with the documentaries, I was really taken by how they all have such different stories on how they made their careers. And I wanted to know if you could talk a bit about um, how they came up in their careers and what you see the possibilities are for the future, the new generation, and just different avenues in general for anyone, especially with new technologies that are out there. One of the things that I really liked was seeing Denzel say, passing the baton and how proud he was of that. So, we have a lot of struggles still, but there's also a lot of opportunities. So if you can kind of talk about those two things.
Reggie, you can take.
Sure. Well, the thing, I mean, look, I find the next generation to be in very good hands. I look at, actors like, Michael B. Jordan and Damson Idris and a lot of exciting young actresses. I mean, I go, wow, I can't wait to work with Kiki Palmer. I can't work with Zendaya, who is these are the next generation stars, and they're wonderful. They're super talented. So yeah, I think it's all looking very, very promising. So the great thing is, you see people coming from every kind of background, right? Kiki and Zendaya were on Disney shows, and now they can do comedy, they can do drama, they can sing, they can do anything they want to. Dance and interest and all the explosion of amazing young actors from the UK. And a lot of people say, oh, those are, wow, those people are taking our jobs. And it's like, well, we all Black, and there's room for everybody. I know as a person who makes movies, we can't have enough movie stars. No matter how many we have, we still need more. So if you have talented and you have the willpower, you have the drive, watch these two movies, get the blueprint and get to work.
Yeah, I mean, the thing that's changed too in the last 20 years or more is that the production companies behind these movies are Black companies. We're behind the call sheet movies, right? And Kevin's company, Foxhole and Kevin. But Reggie, when he made Boomerang, I know he tells a story, he had a black boss who was advocating for him, and Eddie, right? And Jamie had a Black boss in Keenan. And that's carried forward, as I think people will see these movies and realize how important that is to be a producer, to go find things you want to star in and produce, because they're not going to do it, like you will. So I think that's it.
Yeah, I mean, and they're in this generation are much better stewards of their overall career. I mean, they're thinking about the business in much broader ways than previous generations did. They're, as Datari said, like they're forming their own companies to go out and make product. They're taking their brand into different areas beyond film and television. So I mean, they have a much bigger, broader, stronger plan about what their future actually holds. So it's I mean, and that's progress.
And it doesn't happen without Reggie and Eddie and Jamie and Keenan. Like I said, that was the generation that was, so everybody saw that. And, again, that's why the young bucks are ahead of the game and doing it.
It's a generational game for sure, and it doesn't happen without knowing where you come from. Well, even if you don't know where you come from, you're building on the possibilities that you've absorbed. And it's an exciting time now for the younger generation, and they are getting to producing more quickly. Somebody who excites me in that regard, of course, Zendaya is bananas, but Letitia Wright, like she'll do Black Panther, and then she'll do that horror twin movie, it's the inspiration, if you tap into it, is in the previous generation, but to build on it and make it better, and we all want that. Yeah. We all want to see what it means in this next generation to be number one on the call sheet.
Yeah. And we want to celebrate it. I mean, that's the other big thing about these movies is there a celebration Like we love this, we love the success, we love the Black excellence. Like, and this is a real celebration of it, which we still don't do often enough.
Nice. Nice. Thank you so much. And the movie it's great. Both parts fantastic. Absolutely.
Thank
Definitely
you.
inspiring.
Thanks, Nancy.